Welcome everybody to the channel. I'm Stephen Ray, and today is all about style. Welcome everybody to the channel. Today on The Process, I want to talk about discovering and developing your style as an artist and creator.
What's your style?
Consider this a bit of a style 101. So, what is style? Style is the specific and unique way an artist portrays their subject matter. Their different methods, techniques, handling of the medium, etc. They combine all these elements into a unique and expressive vision. Style comes about after a period of time exploring artistic mediums. Exploring what colors you like to use, materials, tools, visuals, subjects.
Ooh, more etc.
Simply put, you have to make stuff and explore. Put in your hours, go through trial and error, and reflect. Now I hear you. Wow, thanks for nothing. I don't even know where to start. And to that I say,
relaxation, chill out, stop.
So assuming you have a medium like photography or painting, the first thing to do is look at what influences you. Naturally, we have a variety of art and artists we follow and are inspired by. So let's start by dissecting the art you like. This is going to take some digging and understanding of yourself, so be open and honest. Ask things like, what emotions does the art invoke in you? How does it make you feel physically? Take notes of all these feelings. What are some overlapping themes in the different works? What subject matters keep popping up? The point of this process is to discover more about yourself. You'll begin to see patterns and make connections you may not have realized were there. You want to become consciously aware of what influences and inspires you. This helps you get a better understanding of what you want to make and where to start. Take time to connect with yourself and explore. This is something you will continue to do throughout your career, so work on building these good habits. If something draws your attention, explore and understand it. There may be elements you might want to integrate into your work. Even things that are seemingly unrelated can come back and help you later in unforeseen ways. The last thing to take note of is the influences around you. Where you live, your friends, family, people around you all have an effect on you. This is part of what influences and shapes your point of view. All of the things that you've been and will be exposed to are all filtered through your perspective. This is your unique view of the world. Take time to understand how it works and how it's developed so far. This will help you gain an understanding of how life influences and inspires you. Life and art are interconnected. Art inspires life and life inspires art. Alright, let's dial it back a little bit from the philosophical side. Let's get into some of the more fun stuff. Now that you have an idea of what you want to make, now it's time to develop the style and techniques. Now looking back at the art that inspires us, we want to break down the physical attributes of each piece. We want to look at things like, what colors do they use? What is the level of contrast? How did they compose the shot? What about the composition do I like? This is where I like to use Pinterest. I keep different boards based on styles. As I come across images that catch my attention, I save them into various categories. With all the images laid out next to each other, I can begin to see all the repeating elements. These images can also help me fine-tune a mood that I'm trying to capture when I'm stuck. Sometimes they can even inspire shots. After we figure out what we like about certain images, now we can focus on recreating them. Now we focus on how the artist created the work. Whenever possible, find out what tools and techniques the artist used. Even find different artists with similar styles and see what they do differently. Start by picking a single work and break it down into its various parts. The subject, colors, lighting, angle. After you have the parts, try to recreate it. Take time and try different things. As you learn how to create these images, start focusing on the whys. Why does an angle or light create a certain feeling or mood? Why does a composition make you feel a certain way? Why do certain colors change the mood? This is the language of art, and this is something you'll need to learn through study and practice in your art. It is far too big of a subject for me to cover in a video, as well as one I'm still learning. Once you finish that piece, you pick another, and you keep repeating the process until you feel confident in your ability to create. A good sign is when you can see an image and quickly work out how you could accomplish it. After a bit of time of practicing and dissecting, you'll be ready to move on to developing. You spent enough time recreating other people's work. You've learned and practiced other artists' techniques, and by now you should have an understanding of how the process works. Now you shift your focus to the tools and techniques that you like and modify others to better suit you. This is the process of you putting your twist and perspective into the work. Keep learning and trying new things, and look for ways you can do something a little differently. Look for ways to integrate your perspective into the work. The process of learning and refining will continue throughout your career. Don't think of your style as a solid thing. It's an ever-developing essence of you as an artist. If you get too attached to your style, you can get trapped by it and growth will stop. An artist has to have the flexibility to keep adapting their style to better suit their art. Art is self-expression, and expression has no limit. And with that, I want to leave you with this. To me, the ultimate goal of an artist is to use their art to explore and gain self-knowledge. To use that knowledge to fully express yourself to the fullest potential in everything you do, no matter how big or small. Look to make your very existence an art form. As Bruce Lee put it, strive to be an artist of life. And that's it for this episode. If you're just beginning in any artistic field, I hope this video can help give you a little more confidence in moving forward. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.